Welcome to the Johnny Fongo Show. This is Johnny Fongo. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Going to have a little weekend show. I'm going to try to do a little Saturday wrap-up of the week's news and stuff that comes in Friday and sometimes Saturday. We'll try to get talked about. Just real quick about my show. Just want to let you know what I'm trying to achieve here. Just trying to share my research into the cannabis sector. Highlight all the stories I can find, the ones that I find really interesting that are some meaning stuff. I'm not really going to talk about if somebody's going to a conference and presenting there, because everybody does that. So, I'm just a guy, an old farm boy from Indiana, big fan of the plant, big fan of investing, research, trading. And I do a lot of research, and I just started this podcast to kind of share that research with other like-minded people. So we're going to move forward here. Now, none of these stories, first off, I want to get this out of the way, none of these stories I'm talking about, none of these stocks that I'm going to look at and cover, in no way are these a buy recommendation for these stocks. It's a recommendation to possibly look at them if you find them interesting. I'm going to give full disclosure as if I talk about a stock I own or have owned or am looking at to buy, I will let you know. And I'm also going to talk about, my trading philosophy, how I like to look and get in at different prices and whatnot and get out and enter and exit strategies. I'm going to throw that out along the way for what it's worth. All this is my opinion, okay? So this is just me talking about pot stocks and hemp stocks and CBD stocks and just the business in general. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. First news thing we're going to look at is Tilt Holdings Incorporated. They announced the launch of the Highness New York City branded THC products in Massachusetts market within 30 days of contract signing. Okay, that came out Friday. Looks like Friday morning. Tilt Holdings, TILT, on the Canadian Stock Exchange. It is TILT on the OTCQX. It is TLLTF. That is TLLTF. Goes on to say Tilt Holdings, a provider of business solutions to the global cannabis industry that includes inhalation technologies, cultivation, manufacturing, processing, branded development, distribution, and retail, is pleased to announce the launch of Her Highness NYC, Her Highness branded THC products in Massachusetts. The company previously announced the signing of an executive manufacturing and distribution contract with the provider of a female-forward cannabis couture products inspired by and engineered by women on February 4th, 2021. Her Highness products are manufactured and distributed by Tilt's wholly owned subsidiary, Commonwealth Alternate Care Incorporated, CAC, located in Taunton. Goes on to say here, going from contract to launch in 30 days with a brand new product line is a testament to our cultivation, manufacturing, and distribution capabilities, as well as our expertise in managing complex supply chains, says Tilt's president, Gary Santo. I challenged our team to meet the deadline and could not be prouder of the hard work, dedication, and innovation each and every person showed in making this happen. Okay. Sounds like they're getting it at Tilt, not taking any time off. They're just getting after it. That's what we like to see. All right, next story is Philo announces addition of Ronald S. Diamond to its advisory board. Well, let's congratulate Ronald S. Diamond. Good for him. Let's learn more about Philo here. This looks like this came in yesterday about 7 a.m. And that would be Friday, March 5th. Today is Saturday, March 6th. This comes from our friends at Newswire. Philo, the leader in digital marketing and compliance solutions for highly regulated industries, today announced that it has appointed Ronald S. Diamond, Chairman and CEO of financial services Diamond Wealth, to its advisory board. Mr. Diamond's appointment comes during a time of growth for Philo, as more states push to legalize cannabis and an increasing number of operators and dispensaries look to market their products and drive growth while staying compliant. He is the latest executive to join Philo's advisory board from outside the cannabis industry, underscoring how active the rapidly growing cannabis industry has become. Cannabis is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and Philo has utilized cutting-edge technology to help drive concrete growth for its clients in the space, said Diamond. As such, I'm excited to join the team and help support the fast-growing industry with my extensive investment and entrepreneurial expertise. So, looks like they got a good guy there with Diamond. We'll see what happens with that. A little something about Philo. The Philo Compliance Cloud is a suite of software and services built to overcome the complexities of highly regulated industries. What industries might they be talking about? We deliver data, media, retail, and regulatory solutions that enable organizations to streamline compliance, that's a good thing, increase efficiencies, liking that, and scale with speed. Mainstream brands also seek out Philo's data marketplace to target previously inaccessible cannabis and CBD consumers. Philo's got their niche. Liking that. All right, next up, the Valens Company closes acquisition of LYF Food Technologies Incorporated and enters edibles category with launch of soft chews. The Valens Company. Okay, I've heard of those guys before. Never had anything in it. This also came out yesterday about 7 a.m. from Newswire. Basically what we have here, they're saying creating one of the leading cannabis consumer packaged goods platforms in Canada. Integration is already gaining traction with soft chews. They've got a partnership with A1 Cannabis and Verse Cannabis. Okay. The Valens Company Incorporated, TSX. You can find it on the TSX at VLNS. The OTCQX is VLNCF. The Valens Company, a leading manufacturer of cannabis products, is pleased to announce the closing of its previously announced acquisition of all the issued and outstanding shares of LYF Food Technologies Incorporated. The cash and share transaction totaled at Canadian dollars 24.9 million, payable on closing, plus approximately 17.5 Canadian. With this acquisition of LYF, Valens has accelerated its footprint in the edibles category, which is one of the fastest growing segments in Cannabis 2.0 and 3.0 markets. That is true. Edibles are a big thing. People love them. They don't smell. You don't have to inhale them. They make you feel pretty nice. All right, so Valens is doing some stuff there. That's good to hear. Okay, we're going to bring in some help here for a little bit. I'm going to ask Clara to talk to us about Allied Corp launches strategic North American public relations and marketing campaign. Now, their ticker is ALID on the OTCQB. Allied Corp is what we're talking about here. ALID currently trading at about 80 cents, and this is March. This information comes from us on March 5th, about 9:30 p.m. in the evening. It's a late story they popped out with. Clara, if you could be so kind.
Allied Corp, the company, or Allied, ALID, is pleased to announce that it has retained the services of IDR Marketing, Inc. to provide public relations strategies, brand awareness, financial and digital marketing services to the company. The marketing awareness services provided by IDR will be aimed at maintaining and building the profile of Allied Corp. Through traditional press initiatives, advertising directives, and social media strategies. IDR Marketing has a proven track record of creating quality media and content across multiple platforms, married with wide-scale distribution, to get our story out to the science, health, and investment communities. We look forward to working with the company to grow our profile in America. We believe it's time to deliver our message to existing and prospective shareholders to maximize our value, said Callum Hughes, CEO and founder of Allied Corp. IDR is a leading marketing firm and ad agency located in Long Beach, California, specializing in the marketing of small and microcap companies. IDR Marketing, Inc., including its principals, does not own any of the company's securities. About Allied Corp., https://allied.health. Allied Corp. is an international health and technology company with a mission to address today's medical issues by researching, creating, and producing targeted health solutions. Allied Corp. uses an evidence-informed scientific approach to make this mission possible, through cutting-edge pharmaceutical research and development, innovative plant and fungi-based production, and unique development of therapeutic products.
All right. It's a nice little blurb from Allied Corp. We're going to look at a headline about Rise Life Science Corporation. And I'm thinking this is the same Rise that does a edible type mint. Let's look into this a little bit and see what they have. This came out yesterday about 8 a.m. From Newsfile. I think that was Friday, March 4th. This news came out. Rise Life Sciences Corporation announces closing of non-brokered financing. Okay, Toronto, Ontario, Newsfile Corp., March 5th, 2021. On the CSE, you can find Rise Life Sciences as RLSC. Does not look like they have a OTC ticker. Rise Life Sciences announces that it closed a non-brokered private placement offering of gross proceeds of subscription receipts for gross proceeds of U.S. dollars $710,000 through this issuance of 710 subscription receipts at the price of $1,000 U.S. per subscription receipt. The gross proceeds of the offering are being held in escrow on behalf of the subscribers of the subscription receipts by an escrow agent. Say that 5 times fast. All right, so they've raised some money, it looks like. A little bit more about Rise and its business, what it does. Rise is a currently developing and evolving medical and adult use hemp-based formulations to create general use health and well-being products for the emerging consumer category, made possible by the legalization of hemp in the United States pursuant to the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018. The company launched its CBD-based sexual wellness products in June of 2018. The acquisition of Life Bloom Organics in July of 2018 expanded Rise's portfolio of CBD products from sexual health and wellness products to general wellness, sleep, sports, muscle recovery, and PMS products. Provides access to Life Bloom's existing channels of distribution and production in the United States, in California in particular. Rise also leverages Life Bloom's proprietary process of nanotizing CBD for increased bioavailability without psychoactivity. In the future, products created under the Rise brand umbrella. Now, nanotizing, that's a new word for me. I don't know what that means. I would gather, from my limited knowledge, would be making the molecules like really, really small, or the particulate matter, I guess. I don't know if you can make molecules smaller or not. So, bioavailability. That's a mouthful right there. We want some increased bioavailability without psychoactivity. Well, now I can't quite agree with that, but hey, looks like they're getting after it. I don't know. Silent